What's going on, everybody? Mets on the mic here. MLB salary cap. It's not a thing right now, but it very well could be in the future. As you know, the Players Union, the new CBA deal, is set to expire the end of the 2026 season. So not next year, but the year after. We very well could be possibly looking at a MLB lockout. Hopefully that's not the case, especially now being a Mets fan with the Cohens. Maybe they should have done this when the Wilpons owned the team. All right? Don't do it now that we actually have an owner who wants to spend money and a president of baseball operations he kind of is like a boy genius, even though sometimes I get on him. But in other words, the MLB, Rob Manfred, in case you missed it, Rob Manfred, the commissioner of Major League Baseball, has been going around to each team's clubhouse, talking to the players, talking to the executives, getting their feel on a possible new CBA agreement. And apparently in that agreement, the MLB, Rob Manfred especially, the guy that has been a horrible commissioner ever since he's been elected, the guy that didn't suspend any Astros players when they were blatantly cheating years and years. So I don't have any respect for the commissioner at all. But in case you missed it in the news, MLB commissioner did speak with Philly star Bryce Harper, and I don't like Bryce Harper either. Haven't liked him as a Nat. I'm a Mets fan. Why would I like him? Obviously, he's a great baseball player. Now that he's a Philly, definitely still don't like him, but I like him for this. Apparently, Bryce Harper told Manfred to get the fuck out of my clubhouse when he saw him, because he knew why he was there. He knew he was trying to talk to players about getting that vote passed for an MLB salary cap. Now, two ways to look at it. The one way, looking at it as I'm a great baseball player. No, I don't want the MLB to implement a salary cap. I want to make as much money as possible, and I am a great baseball player, so I want to do that. So no, I don't want the MLB salary cap. On the other hand, it gives other teams that are not financially as flexible as, say, the Dodgers, the Mets, the Yankees, the Phillies, the San Francisco Giants, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays even got money now. It gives those teams in smaller markets like the Cincinnati Reds, the Pittsburgh Pirates, an opportunity to keep their franchise stars. If you're looking at the future, you can pretty much guarantee Paul Skeens is not going to retire a Pittsburgh Pirate, or at least not finish his career with the Pirates. He's going to leave soon, as likely as James Woods is for the Nationals. He's not going to stay there. Nationals don't keep anybody. They lose Scherzer. They lose Soto, they lose Trey Turner, they lose Harper. They can't keep anybody. They offer contracts, and they're fair, but no one really wants to play in D.C., and no one really wants to be a National. So expect James Woods to leave for more money. And this will give a team a reason. This will give the Pirates the ability to keep Paul Skeens if there was a salary cap. But I'm going to be a little biased. I'm going to be selfish. I am a Mets fan, as you know. Mets on the mic. That's why I have the channel. I have lived my entire fandom with the coupons, a.k.a. the Wilpons, who've spent money very badly, who've gotten ripped off by Ponzi schemes, who are just very bad owners and ruined the team for so long. Now that I have an owner with money, the richest owner in MLB and sports, I kind of want the salary cap to stay not around. So spend all the money you want, Cohen. Give the Mets a ring. That's all I want to see. But I do see both sides. I will say this. No salary cap, but you have to have a floor. No ceiling, but there has to be a floor. These owners still make a shit ton of money. The Rockies owner is sitting on billions of dollars. He doesn't want to pay for good players. He'd rather pay Chris Bryant with spinal stenosis, God bless, billions, millions of dollars to not play and hit 159 with 0 home runs and miss 78 games a year since he signed that contract. No, they make them spend a minimum that is not embarrassing when you look at the paper and when you get audited at the end of the year. Stop with this bullshit. Rockies, Reds, Pirates, you got to fucking start paying or sell a team to someone who does. So that is my take. No MLB salary cap, but you got to have a floor. These piss poor teams, they need to start spending money. It's simple as that. Let's go, Mets.